The way it looks in your home is a direct reflection of your inner world, because our home reflects the areas where we still hold on emotionally or physically of things we can't let go of. So yes, a cluttered home reflects a stressed nervous system. Why is that? And how do we let go of that? That is the question we're going to answer today, because if there's one thing I learned from living with grandparents that kept everything, and when I say they kept everything, every drawer, every piece of paper, newspaper, they hoarded things. I learned that letting go and decluttering is a way of healing, is a way of freeing yourself and letting new energy in. Our home literally reflects the things we hold on internally. And I want to share with you today my journey, how I was guided to letting go more and more of things that no longer served me, living with my grandparents, and also moving over 23 times in my life. There was this path I walked on of freeing myself from stuff that would own me, because the thing you need to be aware of, you either own the things in your home or they own you. And you can feel that energetically when there is so much stuff going on in your home and it does not really serve you anymore. It's just there. It's taking up space and energy. So we're going to focus on letting these things go. I want to share with you how to let go of things and how to be more free and ease, and what systems have I actually developed in order to live in more lightness. So welcome, my name is Jana, and this is my channel where we talk about feminine energy, womanhood, nervous system healing, and also connecting to our inner world and ultimately to our outer world. And one part of that is decluttering. It is our home. Personally, for me, I grew up with grandparents that hoarded, that had a lot of things. We lived on the farm. My grandparents came from a time where there was a war. So there was a scarcity mindset, and the thought were, you never know when you need this. You never know when there might be a time for the need of these things. And while this mindset was appropriate during a time of war and where there was a lot of scarcity, in today's modern world, it's not actually serving us. And we live in a consumption world, in an environment where consuming is so normal, and we want to sensitize to this. So we want to consume, it's part of life, but we want to come back to more mindfulness and also appreciating the things. That's actually what I learned from my grandparents. Besides that they were hoarding a lot, I learned about appreciating and reusing. And if you don't need it, you can give it away or secondhand. I developed this mindset of appreciation, but also of letting go. I see it like this. The things either serve you or you serve them. And I go with that mindset through my whole home. I want the things I'm owning serving me. If it's the clothing, the makeup, the shampoo, the perfume, whatever it is in the kitchen, I want those things to give me something back, to reflect something I love, I need, or is nurturing me. So that is the mindset I'm going to give you and going to develop throughout this journey, throughout this video. Moving over 23 times taught me that the more things I'm owning, the more stressed I would feel. And over the time, I developed this mindset of it's okay to let go, and it's also okay to receive again. That it is a constant flow, ebb and flow, like I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. And that's also the things about when I'm owning them. There was a point when we moved for 4 months to South Africa. We were canceling our apartment in Hamburg. We used to live there. And then we went abroad for 4 months. And I did something that was very healing, and we also use this in this process of decluttering. I put one basket of these things I'm gonna keep for sure. So I put it in the box. Then I had a maybe box, I don't know yet, let's see. And another one that said, it's okay to let go of that, I no longer need it. The middle box where I said, okay, let's see how I feel about those things in about 4 months. If I miss them and thought about them in South Africa, they might be important for me. If not, the box can go away. And this is the process I have been using over and over again. This maybe box, you're gonna use this and put everything in there where you feel like, I'm not sure yet, but it feels like I can put it in there. And then you're gonna put this box away for about 3 or 4 months. You can put a timer or a reminder in your phone. And whenever the time comes, you're gonna be so honest with yourself, take the box out and ask yourself, do I really need this? Did I think about that? Did I need it? Or can I let go of it? And most of the time the answer is I can let go of it. Maybe 1 or 2 things where you thought about, oh, this is nice, I want to keep it. And that's what I did after South Africa. I had like 2 boxes I never thought about, beautiful things, but I sold them or either gave them away because they were taking up space and energy. And I want you to be mindful of that everything you own is energy. Everything you consume, if you have so many clothes, that was a huge topic for me, there's so much energy. There's nothing wrong about consumption and owning things. I just want to be more sensitive with it. I just want to give you the awareness and also what it's actually taking from you. That's what I mean when things are serving you or things are consuming you. So become aware of that. And this is part of the Winter Ark Journey, where we will focus on building new routines and habits that nurture you and bring back safety and groundedness into your nervous system. Therefore, decluttering is a part of that because it reflects one part of our inner world and therefore the outside world. So you can still join me with that. We're going to work with this workbook. This is all inspiration, and this is for you in order to be more clear, because your nervous system is connected to the way you live. If there are a lot of things, a lot of chaos, clutter, things you didn't put away, that is subconsciously influencing your nervous system. Why is that? There's a direct correlation between healing, nervous system, and decluttering, or the other way around. Your nervous system is a reflection of your chaos. So if there's a lot of chaos and instability within you, that's a reflection in your outside world. When you hold on to things that you no longer need, you give energy away. Every little piece in your home, every clothing, every furniture has some kind of energy from you. It's taking up space, it's taking up attention from you. So when you keep a lot of stuff, it is influencing your nervous system. A lot of visual things around you, here's staples, there's clothing, unfinished projects. So even areas you started working on but didn't finish, that's input for your nervous system. Everything you see in your home is a visual representation of something within you. I just want you to stay open to that idea because it's very healing and very powerful. When there are a lot of things, that is stimulus. There is some energy that is moving toward you. If your nervous system was used to chaos, emotional instability, like my grandparents, a cluttered home somehow is familiar and safe because that's your inner world. It makes so much sense. The other way around, when you heal, when you receive that inner stability, there comes clarity. And clarity is power, and it reflects your home back. When you become clear within yourself, you want less stimulus. You want less things that stress your nervous system or overstimulate you because you become so clear, and that's the reflection into your home. So yes, your healing has a huge impact on the way your home looks. And also that's why so many times when a woman comes out of healing or even like a breakup, she wants to change her whole environment and let go of things because a new energy is born through her. Order and structure, therefore, bring back regulation. Order and structure in your home bring this safety and less stimulus. It mirrors back to your nervous system. You're safe, you can relax, you don't need to work on another project. This corner, it's clean, it's safe, you can relax. Let's start together. The structure. I want you to choose a room, and we're gonna start with our wardrobe because this is most of the time the place, especially for women, where they have a lot of clothing. Not for me anymore because, like I told you, I have developed this process which I'm using over and over again, and for me it became very easy to let go of things. I don't hold on to things because I know things are coming back in the same way I breathe in and out. So let's go over to the wardrobe. Welcome in our closet. As I said, for most women, that's what I would suggest. Start with your closet because that's the area where we might have a lot of stuff. Can be. For me, this will look a little bit different. I do not own a lot of stuff anymore because I have already developed this process of letting go. And I'm even in this process where I don't need the maybe box anymore. I'm already there of it's either a yes or it's a no. And the maybe box gives you the possibility to not stress you out while you're doing that. But keep in mind, put the box away when you think, oh, maybe I might need it, and then come back after 3 or 4 months and check if you really missed it. Move through each item with awareness. Be aware of what comes actually up for you. What do you feel when you touch the thing, when you look at it? Maybe some memories, but also that feeling of when I let go of it, what will it serve me? How will it give me back my own energy? The question you always keep in mind while you're moving through the things and you put it in the I can let go box or maybe box or keeping it, you always ask yourself, is this serving me or am I serving this thing? Stay aware to your inner world and also the emotions that are coming up, because this is a process of letting go, of healing, of making space for new things to come into your life. Like I said, my closet does not really need a lot of work anymore because I have already put in a lot of work over the year and also the past years, because decluttering has become a way of letting go and freeing my mind and energy. So everything I have, it's either this space or one over there, and that's it for my clothing, no more. And it gives me the possibility to breathe. And if you're asking, what else are you putting into all these? Well, books, suitcases, and that's it. Like this storage, we do not use it all. It's actually empty over there. Coming over to this side, these are my long dresses I'm owning, and maybe like one cardigan. And here I do have some more things I want to sort out. I already noticed that. And that's what we're going to do. That's it. I do have a goal with my wardrobe. It's about, for me now, about frequency. So I'm aiming to either own clothing about cotton, linen, or other high fabrics, energy clothing, because again, it's on our clothes and I don't want to wear plastic. But I'm not exchanging everything at once. I need time and space to replace the things in a healthy way. And it's the same with everything else in my home. I want to take time and space to replace the things in a more lasting and ecological way, but I take the time to do so. Okay, we are done with this area, and I want to show you this is what I'm letting go of. I don't have a maybe. All the other things I'm still wearing, I'm still owning because I do wear them, and these are all the things I'm letting go of. I don't own a lot of stuff anymore, but it was a process. I used to have so many things, so many clothing. I mean, not here in the space where we live now, but in my 20s, I had so many clothing with tags on it I never wore. And I don't want that anymore. That is for me not sustainable. So I invite you, if you want to go with each room together with me, do that. Take me with you and we declutter our space and home in a loving and nurturing way. So many times we wonder why there's not coming something new into our life, but we forget that we're still holding on to things that no longer serve us. So I invite you to join me on this journey, still joining me on this Winter Ark, where it is about building new habits and routines and connecting to an identity that is willing to let go, that is willing to reconnect to your own lightness and truth in a grounded and mature way. So we're going to keep doing the decluttering areas. Like we have a room today, we're going to do that again in the next week. And then we have our beautiful group where we reconnect and we hold ourselves accountable in a way that is not stressing you. And it's not about performing, but about reconnecting to a more lighter version with you and letting go. Because we want to start 2026 in a way that feels authentic, grounded, centered, and clear. You can click the link down below that will guide you to the workbook and also the free community, and you're still welcome to join me. Another area I want you to be aware of while you're moving through your home are the unfinished areas, corners and projects you have started but never finished. And that was actually a part for me, a topic. I have some areas in my home, in the bathroom and in the kitchen, where I would caught myself thinking, oh, I don't need to finish this. We're going away anyway, because our plan was to go away from here earlier than expected, but we didn't end up. We still have some things to finish. Anyway, I had this in my mind, oh, it doesn't make sense to do this now because we won't be here anymore. But that type of thinking actually still was taking up some energy from me, because I was always seeing the corners and thinking to myself, oh, I actually want to put more decoration there, or I want to have this thing over there. That is so important to notice. Either you have too much and it's cluttered and chaotic, or you even have areas you started and you never finished. And those areas can be reflection of not finished yet. Instead of judging them, see these corners as an invitation. What part within me is waiting to come back to harmony, into peace, into wholeness? Because creating a space, finishing a project within your home is creating this harmony, this cycle is ending, a project has come to an end and it's fulfilling. So what part within you is still waiting on that fulfillment, that harmony? As we move through this Winter Ark together, you deserve an inner world of peace, home, and harmony, and so a home where you live in. When your space becomes lighter, your nervous system follows, and you can ease and relax and come back to that state within you that feels free, centered, and safe. Let me know in the comments where you still have areas that are unfinished or maybe cluttered, and what does it bring back to you when you actually bring back structure and order or finish a project. Like, what is the overall feeling you receive? For me, it's always I get some energy back. When I bring structure and order in, I feel like my energy can flow, the container of my energy, so the home is nurturing, loving, and safe. So this season is about bringing cleanness, order, and structure into our home, and therefore also into our inner world. We ultimately create space for a new version that is coming in the next weeks through this Winter Ark. So yes, moving through the decluttering process will bring up space, but the space is so important in order for you to step into that new identity. It has been an honor for me guiding you through this process, and I will see you in the next video and also in the community group. Until then, have a beautiful Sunday.